very much dead channel. Basically, as the title thing says, this is my thoughts on The Last of Us Remake, basically. I'm very excited for this game. I have pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered it yesterday, because, yeah. Obviously, like, I'm very excited. Shut up, interrupting film, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, I think that when it comes to it, obviously a lot of people aren't very impressed that this game is a thing. I kind of get where it comes from, because even like watching the gameplay I'm doing right now, it doesn't feel too dated, but it is at the same time. So like the facial animation and stuff like that. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking like after this part, and you're walking around looting. Joel's mouth moves minimal amounts, and obviously that's not really fun. Ouch. So that's why I'm thinking like they should definitely. That's like a reason it gets warranted. I mean, like, obviously I do believe that it's semi-pointless. I say semi because the gameplay is a little bit dated in this one. There's not lots of options in a way, so like. Whoops. Oh, could have grabbed that guy, but whatever. Sorry, 1 second. Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying, it's warranted in some ways and isn't in others. So like, the gameplay, like, is dated a bit.
Guess so.
Not a lot, but a bit. The animation's on the workbench, and you'll see what I mean in a minute, because there's a workbench not even that far off. But like, that's another prime example of like why I think it needs it. The graphics aren't the bad, they're not good either, they're just kind of mid kind of graphics. So that is kind of more excusable. And there is a big difference. You can say all you want, there's no difference. You're telling me that, like, I can even just show you by the car that Bill gives us. You're telling me that, like, the remake looks worse and this looks better. I see it because this is more rusty and the remake it isn't as rusty, but like, even still, it's not a valid excuse to say that the game sucks. I think like, yeah, the gameplay can be worked on. Although I do see where the frustration comes from, with like people all like, oh my god, why is this a thing? Because, like, I watched a video, so this line kind of comes from that. I forgot the channel, but credit to that guy. We don't need a Ferrari, but we want one. So, like, this is what this remake is like. We don't want it. I mean, we want it, but we don't need it. Or, like, the people that do want it, kind of, you know what I mean? But, like, it depends on what you see as what you expect out of a remake. For me, like, out of a remake, I expect, like, improved gameplay, which is apparently what we're getting. Obviously, like, in real time cutscenes is another one that I'd really like to get, where the guns are still on the back and like strapped onto them and stuff like that. Because in this one, they're pre-rendered, so like in actuality, it's not taking place in real time. So basically, like the graphics look better in cinematics than they do otherwise. So that's going to be interesting. I do want them to make it so the guns are still strapped to the back though in the cutscenes. It'd make them more fun to look at, I guess. More realistic. It always bugged me how, like, say for example, you could have like, well, the collectibles, like the bonus stuff on from beating the game. It won't even show up in your cutscenes because the pre-rendered cutscenes and so on and so on. So I think that's going to be a major fix for the game. And obviously, like, overall, I like another one that is definitely needed to be upgraded, without a doubt. Although a lot of people might disagree, I think that's a valid reason for a remake to be a thing. And yeah, I think even the looting's kind of not very interesting in this one. I mean, it is, but it isn't. You can be sprinting around an area and try and pick up like a bottle off a desk or something, and then like next minute Joe just puts his hand out randomly, and like the desk will be the room behind you, and he's only just picking it up. And it's
slow down.
Very unrealistic in my opinion. Jumping. Okay, here's where I stand with the jumping mechanic, because obviously that's being spoken about. Why it does make sense to kind of complain about it. I'll show you what I mean by there not really needing to be a jump mechanic. It's really bad, but there's sort of jumping in this one. It's just you can't do it when you're just walking around. It's really specific, but you can do it. So if they kind of just made it a bit more rework, they've already got the animation in. But like gameplay changes, they should keep everything the same but make it flow together a lot better. Sort of thing. So like, a prime example is like, you can be fighting a guy, you'll smash him against the wall, and then you'll beat him up a bit more. And then, yeah. It just kind of needs to be thrown together a bit better.
You got an entire
in my opinion.
You hit nothing. About to hit you.
Wow.
Fuming.
Yeah, but I warrant it. I like the idea of it. I pre-ordered it, the digital one, the deluxe edition. Yes, I paid £80 for it. I don't even care. I'm excited for the game. Do I regret buying it? Oh hell no. I'm excited. See, even the stuff like the enemies look. Oops. I hit him the second time. It's been a while. I personally am. It's something I'm looking forward to. Probably shouldn't have fired that. Whatever. Yeah, I think I'm excited because there's just more variety and things you can improve on.
Oh, thank God.
But yeah, the real-time cutscenes is one of the main things for me that's making me want it, because it was an issue for me mainly in this one. It's not present, or less present than that. It's like dumb that it's not there, because like you can be having some badass looking loadout on your back and stuff, and then you get into a cutscene and it just magically isn't there. And then you can that applies to like the backpacks and the shirts. They're never there if you like wear different ones. So if I put on like the denim long sleeve and the military backpack now, when it comes to a cutscene, it's literally just Joel's backpack, Joel's shirt. There's no guns. He doesn't even have the gun in like the back of in the back of his jeans, if you can see what I mean. But it's just unrealistic. The cutscenes make the game unrealistic. I'd prefer the cutscenes to have bad facial animations and look like this with the guns on his back and the other bits and bobs, and then
why wouldn't they give them their food?
So on and so on. But they don't have that in this one. That's another reason I like the idea of a remake. But from the trailer, and this is where my concern comes, from the trailer it doesn't look like they are changing that, and that's where I'm a bit like skeptical, because it's as simple as that, really. So
I've never seen anyone.
Hey, what was that?
That's what's concerning me mainly. The fact that so far it actually still looks a bit like it's pre-rendered-ish. It doesn't, like, come on, pull off some crazy clutch. Oh, of course you see me. Anyways, as I was trying to say before getting rudely interrupted by this motherfucker, I do think that it's warranted, basically, is what I'm saying. It does need it, sort of. I need to run, Where's the next guy? I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Did they lose me? Really? That easily? Okay, sick. I'm excited for it, is all I'm trying to say. Yeah, a lot of people don't like agree. I get where it comes from. Oh my god! I get where it comes from, but I also don't. Okay. Oh Christ! Because I want it. I'm one of those people who want it. So yeah.
On your right.
On my right? Which way's right? Oh yeah. By the way, did you know I could have just snuck past this entire part and I chose not to? Ha ha, hilarious. I'm actually going to start again because... Oh my god, Ellie! Stating the obvious, as always. I'm excited. I think it's warranted. I think this game deserves a remake. There's this one guy's thing I seen where calling this game a walking simulator. I was like, what drugs did you do? I want some. I'm joking, I don't. But I think it is a case of, if you like The Last of Us, you'll want it. And stuff like that. Otherwise, you just kind of, yeah, stuck in this loop of deciding. I definitely want this. I've already pre-ordered it, so it's kind of obvious I want it. But it's a case of opinion and stuff like that. Where are you running? Oh my god, I missed that headshot. Yeah, I need to try and stealth this part. For some reason, the bloody smoke clutch isn't working.
Yeah, you were a part of that? I heard about this.
Yeah, there's one chick, she just not give up.
I'll keep him up.
I've never seen
Yeah,
anyone so much
the hotel basement is what's concerning me because I hate that part of the game.
Fucking 5 hours to
But
hunt her ass down.
I'm excited overall for like the remake. I pre-ordered it. Excitement,
We're about to
so on
give
and
up
so on.
when she
But
started shooting at us. It's stupid.
yeah.
She could have got away. I had 2 other guys keep her busy. I took out
Yeah,
my
I
rifle.
don't know. See what I mean? Even these bushes aren't even 3D. They're just like 2D textures.
That was that.
Damn. Maybe you should have kept
At
her.
least,
You know, made her one of us.
even in game, the characters look
That
7
girl
times different.
could kill us all in a second.
And Joel's hair is another problem for me in this one. Okay, it's a real random thing to bring up, but it is. This guy's got really terrible peripherals. Another reason the remake was wanted.
Just be cool, man.
But it's like, some lighting he looks like a 70-year-old man. Some lighting he looks like he does in the prologue. And in most lighting he looks like the age he should be. Which, supposedly, is between 47 and 49. Pardon me. I believe 47 and 48 in this game is more realistic, but a lot of people beg to differ and say he's in his 50s. But I don't know. That's based on opinion, in my opinion. Like, pardon me. I've seen a theory where Joel could have had Sarah at worst when he was like 15, and that'd make him 27/28 at Outbreak Day. And then, pardon me again, Jesus. Timeline, you just had to see me. Timeline-wise, that'd fit a bit better. But, again, it's opinion-based. I like to say he's 47, a little bit younger, because doing all this demanding shit in, like, 48, 49, bit far-fetched, if you ask me. Boy. But I don't even care if they've seen me, I'll happily do this aggressively. I think age of Joel comes down to opinion. A lot of people complain that the new model looks older. Although it does look older, but it looks more realistic. And this is where I'm saying, Jesus Christ, developers, confirm his age. We need it. I need it. I want it. And it sounds really petty, but, like, it annoys me when I don't even know the character's age. You can't make up decent canon with it. Or whatever. Like, the story isn't fully refined because of it. Debate like this, even like all the people that throw Molotovs at you, they're always the same guy. There's never like, even if it just were as simple as making some of them black and some of them white, how much different would that be? Even make them have like different coloured, like some have jeans, some have those cargo pants on, some don't even wear red. Jesus, make some of them wear different colour stuff, or orange, or yellow. They're all flame colours. How are you still saying your dialogue? Keep it to push. Yeah. But like, that's another one. If you interrupt a conversation like that highway, if you just start randomly choking one of them out, first off, they don't hear it. And secondly, they just stop the conversation and they don't be like, huh? Why did he just stop randomly talking mid-sentence? At all. They don't investigate into it enough, in my opinion. Don't walk this way. Hi, stupid idiot. Yeah, I told you, you can just cheese a lot of sections too. That's the most annoying part about this. It's not really challenging. I don't know. Anyway, off the topic of the remake, let's talk about the game in itself. You've gotta be joking me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! Damn it, go down. Run, Joel, run! Run! I've done it! I'm too damn good at this game. I say this, Anthony Caliber's better. Don't worry, I've not got anything against Anthony Caliber. I love that guy in an gay way. Woohoo! I survived! What a surprise. I wonder if they still follow us. No, they don't. I don't think so either. Yeah, we survived. Okay, let's see. I want to see how much ammo my millimeter's got. 11? Okay, we're gonna have to use this. What's your favourite gun in The Last of Us? Really random question, but if anyone's actually in this chat, which would be a very big surprise, state your opinion, I'd love to hear it. Mine's revolver, fully upgraded. Or El Diablo, actually, that's another good one when it's fully upgraded. But
I don't think they saw us.
right, okay. This is one of the main shots in the remake. There's actual ray tracing, and it, I don't know, better.
I think.
And also, that's where the first reveal trailer happens, guys. That's the building right there. This, right, okay, well, if we do get what they keep saying, promising, which is like, what's the word? Oh yeah, expanded exploration. Get this wall gone. Let that be accessible. Only like a couple floors of it, but make it accessible and give us a few hunter and like people there. This should become more accessible. Even again, if it just make it so it's one room, it's more fleshed out, there's more to it. And I'd appreciate it far more. Boom! Give that some more space. It's just dumb. Why they don't, but she's pretty skinny. You should see a doctor about that. I'm joking.
I thought you had plenty of food in your time.
Well, we did. Some just chose not to eat it.
Oh,
Why
I'm
the
sorry.
hell not?
For looks.
Stupid.
Oh, you're not wrong. Where the hell is the X door? Oh my god. I forget where it is every time and then find it. There it is. See? Make the upstairs available. You gave it some barricades. Let me in. Let me in, please. No, a break. Most overpowered thing ever. Arguably. What? See what pills I can pop. I can't even pop any pills. That's annoying. I can't pop any pills. 5 more pills and I can get crafting speed. I like crafting speed. It's quite convenient, eh? I got 4 in that. Good. Okay, let's go. Even this poster looks better, although it doesn't really need to because it still looks decent. There's more like foliage. These IV will look a lot better too, instead of just like 2D textures. Well, you would have been able to make the jump if there's a jump mechanic, Joel, but guess what? They don't include it in this game for dumb reasons.
Wait here.
Oh, whoa, where the hell are these ducks coming from? Includes duck sounds, but doesn't show ducks. Disappointing. Fishy. Oh, I wonder if that's explorable. Oh, can't be. Can't. There's actual mechanical parts under here. Sick. I'll take it.
What the hell? What is this place? The tunnel's completely blocked. God damn it.
Okay, well here's the thing. It is not completely blocked. If you put actual effort into swimming, Joel, you'll get under the bloody bridge. Oh, sorry, I forgot Ellie can't swim. See, they could have made this way more expansive and more interesting by making you go into the actual tunnel and there'd be like an infected encounter. That's what The Last of Us 2 would have done. Another area where I'll say, yeah, The Last of Us 2 is better. They should make this available in the remake to go under. I'm going to rewatch the trailer and try and really look at that part and see if they've done that. Because I'd appreciate it a lot. Where are the ducks? I'm really confused. And also, I feel like you should go higher into the bloody thing instead of just like a couple floors. But whatever. Where are you, Ellie? Casually just sits on the bloody thing. Go! I hate these freaking crates.
Get on.
Your mum.
We'll come to the hotel.
Get on. You don't seem very impressed, Ellie. Of course she isn't. We're cutting through the hotel. Joel, seriously. See, even Joel's logic can be a little bit bent sometimes, although it's the only way. See, make the coffee shop away. But there's like an absolute ton of infected. Yeah, so that's 2 alternate routes and more reused like voice lines. But guess what? That makes it more optional. Still make it a stalker encounter, but with Ellie or without Ellie, depending on what route you choose. I don't know. They could make it a bit more like choice-ish, where you can get extra stuff by going the longest way possible, but they don't obviously do that. You should, in the remake, because the PS5 will handle it. See what I mean? This is the most, like, arguably the most expansive area in this game. But what I'm saying is, does it show me straight out? Yeah. Make that, Jesus boy, make this so you can go through it fully, and it's like a big infected encounter. But you can get to the other side, and you still have to get chased by the Humvee or something. I don't know. You know, I think the thing that winds me up the most is the flipping hotel basement. It doesn't even need to be here. They just added it for the horror effect. It's annoying, but completely avoidable if Joel just uses his brain and tried to actually swim. The thing is, Ellie wouldn't be able to come. So. So I get less ammo distance, so I'll save up for maximum health. Once you get these 3, you can start working on these, and then fully upgrade everything eventually. Okay, let's progress. See, this part could have been way more expensive than it
About to
actually
find
is.
out.
So do Joel.
It's clear, Ellie. Come on down.
Oh, wow. I think I might end the stream here, because I've got my point across about the remake, and... Right, what the hell is happening here? Huh, another reason the remake is warranted.
No, this is too rich.
Just prove my point, basically. Oh, that wasn't the idea of proof, but whatever. Thanks for watching. This was a crap video, mainly just messing around, but also the remake. So guess what? The thing isn't a lie. Whatever it's called, the title. Yeah, the title won't be a lie. YouTube. Oh Jesus Christ. If the algorithm somehow blesses me, yes, my content will get less crappier and more professional. But because nobody cares about my content, I don't care either. I do care really, but that's not the point. No. Thanks for watching.